Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today on the Bitcoin 5, Bitcoin crosses above 200-week moving average. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price, about $78,500. Bitcoin has surged 22.8% over the past month, climbing from about $63,900 to its current level, the most significant move across all timeframes. The 4-year perspective tells an even stronger story, with BTC up 262.9% since August 2022, underlining its continued trajectory as a macro asset absorbing global liquidity during a period of shifting monetary conditions. Story 5. US shifts Iran strategy from strikes to sanctions. The United States will not launch new military strikes on Iran for the time being, shifting instead toward economic sanctions, according to Secretary of State Marco Rubio. The policy pivot reduces near-term geopolitical risk premium that had been weighing on global markets. Economic sanctions, rather than military action, tend to drive different market dynamics, potentially strengthening the case for neutral reserve assets as nations seek to circumvent dollar-based restrictions. Previous sanction regimes have accelerated interest in alternative financial infrastructure among targeted nations. Story 4. Strive's SATA posts. Most interestingly boring trading day. Strive's Bitcoin-backed treasury product, SATA, delivered its 56th consecutive daily dividend, paying $0.05 per share for an annualized yield of 13%, while exhibiting remarkable price stability. The stock opened and closed at exactly $100 with just 1 cent of volatility, despite processing $25 million in volume. This interestingly boring trading pattern, as one observer noted, demonstrates how Bitcoin treasury products can deliver consistent income streams while maintaining price predictability through structural design. The daily dividend model converts Bitcoin's volatility into cash flow for shareholders without forcing them to trade exposure. Story 3. Strategy hasn't purchased a single Bitcoin since June 22nd, its longest buying pause in years, despite Bitcoin's recent price strength. Instead, the company raised $2 billion last week by selling MSTR shares, using proceeds to repurchase preferred stock STRC, build dividend reserves, and establish a $1.59 billion cash pool. Strategy's total cash across reserves now stands at $6.69 billion, while STRC has rebounded 36% from its $71 bottom and sits just 2.6% below its $100 par level. Story 2. Japan plans $16.5 trillion market migration to blockchain. The initiative represents one of the largest proposed financial market migrations to distributed ledger technology ever announced by a major economy. While details remain limited, the plan signals Japan's commitment to blockchain-based financial infrastructure at a national scale. If executed, it could set a precedent for other developed markets exploring similar modernization efforts, potentially accelerating institutional comfort with crypto rails for traditional securities. For Bitcoin investors, this is the macro backdrop to watch. Currency stress changes how people think about scarce non-sovereign money. Story 1. Bitcoin has broken above its 200-week moving average, a historically significant technical indicator that has marked major trend shifts in previous cycles. The 200-week MA has served as a reliable floor during bear markets and a launchpad during recovery phases, making this cross a bullish signal for macro position traders. The move comes as Bitcoin simultaneously surpassed Meta's $1.4 trillion market cap to become the 12th largest asset in the world. This dual milestone, technical strength meeting fundamental growth, suggests Bitcoin's price discovery may be entering a new phase after years of consolidation. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.